You've been trying to pick a YouTube niche for weeks, maybe longer. You've scrolled your feed, you've watched the best niches for 2026 videos, you've probably got a list somewhere you're not confident about, and you're still not started. That's not a you problem, that's a research problem. And today I'm going to solve it for you with a free workflow that finds trending niches automatically, filters them by the criteria that actually matter, and drops everything into a spreadsheet you can make a decision from. And before you even think about closing this, not a single line of code. Claude handles all of it. There's one thing this video covers that every other tutorial on this topic completely skips, and it's the only part that actually gets you to a channel. I'll get to it around the halfway mark. Stay with me. Here's the problem nobody talks about. VidIQ, TubeBuddy, exploding topics, useful tools genuinely, but none of them let you filter YouTube channels by exact age, exact subscriber range, and exact video count at the same time. That specific combination, the one that tells you which niches are blowing up right now with a team size a solo creator can actually replicate, you cannot buy that off any pricing page. And between those three tools alone, you could easily be spending $60 a month before you've made a single dollar. The workflow I'm showing you today costs nothing beyond your Claude Pro subscription, $20 a month, or $17 billed annually. That's it. There are roughly 115 million YouTube channels on this platform right now. Every single minute, more than 500 hours of video get uploaded. If you tried to manually scroll your way to a new trending niche today, you'd be at it for days. And by the time you found something worth starting, someone else would already be 3 videos deep into it. The average new YouTube channel takes about 15.5 months to reach its first 1,000 subscribers. The channels that beat that timeline aren't working harder. They started in the right niche at the right time. That's the entire edge. And what you're building today is the system that finds that edge before anyone else does. Let's get into it. Before anything else, you need 4 free tools installed on your computer: VS Code, Python, Git, and Node.js. These are all from well-known trusted sources, so all you're doing is downloading and installing. No configuration needed. First is VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Go to code.visualstudio.com, download the version for your operating system, and run the installer. Accept the license, hit Next, hit Finish. That's done. Next is Python. Search for Python on Google and grab it from the official python.org site. The first result is almost always the genuine version. Download and install it. Make sure you check the box to add Python to your path during the install. That saves you a step later. Then Git from git-scm.com. And finally, Node.js from nodejs.org. Download, install, done. These are all one-click installs. Nothing complicated. Once those 4 are installed, open VS Code. On the left sidebar, you'll see the extensions icon. Click it, then search for Claude Code. The one you want is published by Anthropic. Select it and hit Install. Once it's installed, you'll see the Claude Code logo appear in the sidebar and at the top of the interface. Click it and sign into your Claude account when it asks. Claude Code is a pro feature. You need a paid Claude account for this. Free users can still follow the logic of this workflow, but the actual tool only unlocks on Pro. Now create a folder anywhere on your computer. Call it something like YouTube Niche Finder. Then, either drag and drop it into VS Code or use File Arrow Open Folder to select it. VS Code will ask if you trust the folder. Check the box and hit Yes. That folder is now your project. Everything Claude Code builds gets saved right there. Now open the terminal inside VS Code. You can do that by pressing Ctrl and the backtick key. That's the key right before the number 1 on your keyboard. Or click Terminal in the top menu and select New Terminal. The terminal opens at the bottom of the screen. To start Claude Code, just type Claude and hit Enter. It'll ask if Claude Code should have read, edit, and execute file permission. Use the arrow keys, select Yes, and hit Enter. You're in. With Claude Code running, the next thing you need is a YouTube Data API key from Google's Developer Console. This is completely free. Go to console.cloud.google.com. Once you're there, click the project selector at the top. You'll see any existing projects listed. Create a new one. I'm calling mine Niche Finder. Leave the organization blank and click Create. Once the project is created and selected, scroll down to where it says API and Services and go to Library. Search for YouTube Data API v3, select it, and click Enable. The status will show as Enabled. Now go to Create Credentials. You'll be given a choice between user data and public data. Select public data, make sure YouTube Data API v3 is still selected, and click Next. Google generates your key instantly. Copy it. You only ever do this once. Now here's something I need to clear up before we go any further, because I've seen this stated wrong in multiple videos and it matters. The YouTube Data API gives you a free daily quota of 10,000 units. Not tokens, units. Tokens are an AI billing concept. That's what Claude charges for when you use its models. Units are a completely separate thing. It's Google's way of counting API calls. One channel search costs 100 units. So 10,000 units means you get roughly 100 free channel searches every single day. And the quota resets every night at midnight Pacific time. No charge, no upgrade needed. Once you have your API key copied, go back to your terminal inside VS Code and run one command to store it securely. You're going to paste the command from the prompt pack, add your key at the end, and hit Enter. One thing to note on formatting: if you're on Windows, paste the command without quotes around your key. If you're on Mac or Linux, wrap the key in single quotes. That's the only difference between operating systems. The exact command for your OS is in the prompt pack. Copy it, swap in your key, done. When you hit Enter, Claude Code will ask whether you want it to make this edit to the env file. Select Yes, or select Allow all edits during this session, which means Claude Code won't ask for permission again on that file. Either way, it creates the environment file automatically and writes your key into it. If you look inside your project folder, you'll see the .env file appear with your key already inside. You never type that key again. Next command, and again, this is straight from the prompt pack, so you are not typing anything manually. This is a single pip install line that installs the 3 Python libraries the script needs to talk to YouTube's API. Paste it and hit Enter. If it asks you to confirm, type Yes. You'll see a message saying all packages are installed. That's your green light to move to the next step. And here's something worth knowing before we get to the main prompt. If the script throws an error at any point while it's running, Claude Code catches it and fixes it automatically. You don't troubleshoot anything. You don't read error messages. You just watch it solve its own problems and keep going. For a beginner, that is the part that makes this actually usable. Now here's the big one. This is a 30-line plain English instruction that tells Claude exactly what Python script to build, what categories to search, what filter criteria to apply, how to format the Excel output, how to handle the daily update, everything. I'm not going to read all 30 lines out loud. It would take 3 minutes and you'd fall asleep. What I will say is this: every word of it is in your free prompt pack at the link below. You copy the entire block, paste it into your terminal inside VS Code, and hit Enter. When you paste it, the terminal won't show all 165 lines. It'll just show something like pasted text 165 lines to keep things clean. Don't be confused by that. Hit Enter and watch Claude build the script in real time. Watch what happens here. Claude reads the instructions, writes the nichefinder.py script, creates a requirements file, and starts running the first scan. You'll see new files appearing in your project folder as it works. There's nichefinder.py. There's requirements.txt. Claude built all of that. You don't touch any of that code. You don't read it. Claude wrote it, and Claude will fix it if anything breaks. Once Claude has finished building the script, you run one verification command. It's also in the prompt pack. And Claude runs the application, fixes any issues automatically, and starts scanning YouTube in real time. Anytime it asks for permission while running, select Yes or don't ask again. You'll see progress printing to the terminal as each niche category gets searched. And then, there it is. The Excel file just appeared. Claude built it, named it YouTube_niches.xlsx, formatted the headers, sorted everything by subscriber count, and hyperlinked every channel so you can click straight through. You did not write a single line of code. To view the file inside VS Code, you'll need one quick extension. Go to the extensions sidebar, search for Excel Viewer, and install it. That lets you open the XLSX file right inside VS Code without leaving your project. Or you can just open the folder on your computer and launch it directly in Excel. Either works. You've got channel names, subscriber counts sorted from highest to lowest, channel age, you'll see entries like 3 months old, 6 months old, and a direct clickable link to every single channel. These are real channels blowing up right now in niches like personal finance, AI tools, psychology, fitness, and more. And you found all of them in minutes. Before we look at what's in that spreadsheet, I want to explain something every other tutorial skips. Why the 3 filter criteria are set exactly the way they are. Because if you understand the logic, you can tweak them for your own situation instead of treating the numbers like they're magic. The first filter is channel age, under 1 year old. This isolates niches that are proving themselves recently, not niches that worked 3 years ago and are now saturated. A channel that launched in the last 12 months and already has 80,000 subscribers is telling you something the algorithm already decided. This content is getting pushed. That's the signal. The second filter is subscriber count, between 20,000 and 400,000. The bottom rules out channels that went viral on one video but never built a real niche. The top rules out channels so established that replicating their authority would take years. What's left is the sweet spot. Real traction, no insurmountable head start. The third filter is video count. Fewer than 150 videos in under a year. That's nearly 3 uploads a week for a full year. Any channel hitting that pace almost certainly has a production team. Filtering those out leaves you with channels that built real subscriber counts on a lean, repeatable solo output. That's the format you need to copy. And if you want to adjust these, maybe you want to expand the date window or relax the age filter. Just type that instruction directly into Claude Code in plain English. It will modify the script and rerun the search with your new parameters. You don't need to touch the code. You're not looking for the most popular channel in a niche. You're looking for the most efficient one. Fewer videos, faster growth, repeatable format. That's your model. Here's the part no other tutorial gave you. And honestly, it's the only part that actually matters once Claude Code finishes its scan. The spreadsheet Claude generates is a starting point, not an answer. Every channel on that list passed a growth filter. It did not pass a profitability filter, a competition filter, or a replicability filter. So before you commit to any niche on that list, you run it through 5 questions. Here's exactly how you do it. Question 1. Is this niche in a high CPM category? Personal finance channels see CPMs between $15 and $50. Make Money online content runs $15 to $20. AI tools content runs $8 to $18. Legal and family content runs $10 to $35. If the niche Claude surfaced falls into one of those categories, it passes question 1. Question 2. How many competing channels already exist? Search YouTube directly for the niche's core topic. Fewer than 50 channels with real traction? That's a gap worth taking seriously. Question 3. Is the format repeatable without a team? Watch 3 to 5 videos from the channel you found. Could one person using AI voiceover, AI visuals, and basic editing replicate this weekly? If yes, move on. Question 4. Is the channel still growing? Go to Social Blade, search the channel, look at the last 30 days. A channel that blew up 8 months ago but has flatlined might mean the niche had a moment that's passed. You want something still on an upward curve. Question 5. Can you realistically hit the YouTube Partner Program threshold in this niche within 6 to 12 months? Full threshold is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well-executed faceless channels in proven niches are consistently hitting that in 6 to 12 months. If the niche runs on very short videos, under 4 minutes average, watch hour accumulation slows significantly. Factor that 5 questions. Run every niche through all 5. The ones that pass are your real shortlist. And the full scorecard with pass and fail criteria for every question is inside the prompt pack, so you don't have to do this in your head. From tomorrow onwards, keeping your spreadsheet fresh takes 1 line. Just open your terminal inside VS Code and run, that's it. The script detects that the Excel file already exists, appends new channels without duplicating anything already in the list, and resorts everything. One important note: make sure Excel is closed before you run this. If the file is open in Excel at the same time, the script won't be able to write to it and will throw an error. Your quota resets at midnight Pacific time, so you get a full 10,000 units every 24 hours. Run it every morning, and within a week, you'll have 500 plus trending channels to work from. Pick one niche. Just one. Find the 3 channels in that niche with the most momentum. Not the most subscribers, the most momentum, and watch their 5 most viewed videos. You're watching for structure. How long is the hook? What does the intro promise? How do they pace the middle? That's your content framework. Then make your first 5 videos. Not 50, 5. That's your pilot. 5 videos tells you whether this niche performs for your channel specifically. And in a high CPM niche with a repeatable format, 5 videos is enough to put you meaningfully on the path to the 4,000 watch hours you need. The goal for month 1 is not income. It's confirmation that you picked the right niche. Well-executed faceless channels are reaching full YouTube Partner Program status in 6 to 12 months consistently. From there, $500 to $5,000 a month is a realistic 12 to 18-month target, depending on your niche CPM. Every command used in this workflow, the VS Code setup, the Claude Code extension install, the API key setup, the pip install, the full 30-line script build prompt, the verification command, the daily update. All of it is packaged in the free prompt pack linked below. There's also a niche evaluation scorecard built out as a proper checklist, so you can run your Claude Code output through it systematically. And 3 bonus prompts that go deeper on CPM research and content planning that aren't in this video. All free. Inside the Telegram community at the link below. Drop a comment with the first niche that showed up on your list. I want to see what Claude Code is surfacing for people right now. You've got the niche finder. The next question is how to actually make the content. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through the exact AI workflow I use to go from niche to published video. No face, no microphone, no experience required. It's already on the channel. I'll put it right here.